Well, hello. It's around 5:30, and I'm back at Poison Spider Trailhead, the place where you actually have a dinosaur track, 2 tracks actually, and a bunch of pictograph. But this time I'm here to go to the arch. So it's a 1.2 miles from here. From the campground, it's added another half a mile, and that's where I'm going. So it's a Longbow Arch, and it's 1.2 miles from this. So, and this is where we are going. So let's just do this. So I'm looking at trail marking on the rocks this time. So this does help quite a bit. Pretty steep climbing right away. I see green marking still, and there we go. So I wonder if so many people get lost. Why someone put a marking in there. All right, you are here, so let's continue. Whew. My flatlander breathing is going here. So, whew. So I have some dark clouds in the horizon, but when I looked at the weather when we had service in town, didn't look like anything was coming this way. More west of here, going direction north, so we should be able to miss it. Whew. All right. Oh, and I thought I was for a treat here of a flat spot, so I'm going to attach myself to my trying to do this with only one hand. So yeah, if it was wet, this would be a different story. Whew. Oh, you have a metal spiked here to climb up. That's pretty neat. Whew. And then a crack in the wall too. All right, let's use them. And there we are on the backside, and I'm gonna turn around here to show you the crack in the wall here, and also how far up we are right now. Whew. So that's the Colorado River, and if you see some people right on the edge between the green and the red, that's where the dinosaur tracks are. All the way in the back is the LaSal Mountains, and this canyon here you see, we were here today. We went to Hunchman Canyon. You can drive it with a regular car about there. Anything farther, you need high clearance. So, but anyway, I did videotape the way back of that, so I'll put the link to the video on this one if you want to see it. That was earlier today. Whew. One and a half miles should take approximately an hour, no, 40 minutes maybe. But depending on how much time I stop and the rate I'm going, right now I'm going at a 26 minute a mile pace, so not that record breaking, but being in the 90s right now, last time I checked it was 90. Luckily a little bit of wind and the cloud make a difference. So my understanding is tomorrow it should drop to the 75. So I will do Corona Arches tomorrow and maybe go see some dinosaur track north of Moab. And also tonight I have to make a decision about the rest of our trip. Our understanding is the shutdown has been averted, so national parks will stay open. So dinner time or after dinner time, we'll have to sit down and decide, do we want to go farther west or just enjoy our time here in the Utah area. We may move away from Moab and go into the Raphael Swell area if we decide not to go to Yosemite. All right. Well, it looks like I'm on top of the mesa or close to it. All right, a little bit of sandstone walking now, following the trail. It's a good sign. I'm not lost. And I guess this is a poison spider trail. You see the gray marking right there? This is a Jeep trail, 4x4 trail. I personally have never done that one. I was told you need a much bigger clearance than stock clearance that I have, and I'm not willing to damage my vehicle just for the sake of doing one trail that could or could not be possible. Maybe if I had someone who for sure had done it with a stock vehicle or Rubicon and say it's all baloney, then I will try it. But nobody has of now has said that, so I guess I'm going to be crossing the trail. No, close to. The trail doesn't look that bad from here, so we'd have to contact some experts on that. That looks doable, so I'm wondering if it's right around this mount right there. It looks like an arch or potential arch. So I'm trying to follow the trail to see where it brings me. And it would be nice if it get me up to one of them top of a mount here to have a nice view of the mesa. Oh, I'm turning here, so maybe I'm not going where I thought I was going. I believe my campground is right above one of them mount here, domes. It is a little bit more steeper than up here on the video. It is not just a walk in, get to the top type of deal. It is quite steep, so sometimes you have to choose carefully. Oh. So I thought it was going to be right around this area. Looks like I'm wrong, so I'm following the trail, and the trail is leading me that way, so it is kind of nice not having the sun beating on us like the last few days, so I'm enjoying this. my pace has went up a little bit. I'm at 18 miles, 18 minutes a mile. So total first mile was 24 minutes, but that was from the campground. Hello.
What is the matter?
We were talking about lobbies.
Alright, a little sandy here. It's feel like you're always working harder, but small section, I guess. I can see we're getting into like a cove-like area. More people.
Hey.
Hello. So this looks like a cove. I don't know if you can see right there, but I hear a grinding. I don't know if it's a dog. Growling. Pretty cool tree. It's almost there. My watch is saying 1.2 miles. and I walked around 0.4, 0.5 of a mile, so to the start of the trail. So I'm assuming I have that much left to do. Now, right there, look at that marking. I almost went away from it. Just a little bit of a side, but I could have went right here for a while. So but I didn't see any trail marking, so I decided to look left and right, and there, corner of my eye, caught the green span of trail marking. So thank you for whoever did this. Most likely I would have came back to it, but maybe a little bit more stiff, longer way, harder way. Well, is it gonna be worth it? It's always a question, right? Is it worth it? Right now, that's, you know, relative. It's a good walk, good hiking, even if it was on the goal of seeing the arch. Just being in this type of environment is really cool anyway. I'm gonna assume we're turning this way. Well, less track, more track here, so I'm gonna follow the more track. Ooh, there, I think that's it. That is it. So it is a new arch because you can see it is protruding from the face, and water is going just around the face, leaving a gap, creating an arch. Over time, more rocks are gonna erode, and then you will have much more clearer gap in between. So you have to have a meter of gap. That's the span to have a name. So I'm assuming that the meter is passed on that. So you can see some shadows, and I'm seeing some clear lighting. Not anymore with the vegetation, but when we're gonna get closer, we'll be able to see that the light is coming around it. Am I going to see some blue sky? TBD at this point. But Longbow is a fitting name. A little bit of zigzag here to get to. Oh, we're turning again. Now we're scrambling to get closer. At some point I may have to tighten my shoe a little bit. I see some green marking. I'm gonna go this way. Yep, I still see green marking. I don't know if you guys can see it from here. Let me take a picture on my phone. All right. I would recommend for sure now a good pair of tennis shoes if you want to scramble up. Just water, minimum a liter of water. I think I had a little bit more than a liter, but I've been drinking quite a bit, and if it's sunny you will drink it a lot more. So right there, I think I'm gonna scramble back this way. Maybe easier this way. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm afraid that a lot of rocks here are slippery, but no, it seems to be pretty fair. Here, we're gonna turn around, face the sun, decide to pop, and there we can see a little crack of the arch right there. So it is nice picture. I'm seeing some rock. They look fresh, rambling. Wow, the sun decided to give me a nice face here. So right here I'm on the edge of a Longbow Arch. And You can see cracks. So would be cool if you decide to give up on me, but the view is splendid. The sun has decided to come in right in front of me at opportune time for the view right here. Nice shot. I like it. And the obligatory selfie. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh yeah, I can get it. All right, Longbow Arch. All right, let's look where we are in the map. How far am I? At this point, it's a little windy, but I am a little bit far from for the campground, but the campground is exactly in this path right here. So I would say I'm at 4,423 feet of altitude. I'm basically 500 feet higher than the campground, and I know for a fact you have no way of going down unless you have ropes and you like to use them. Even to follow this path right here, I don't see that a way of getting to this side of the boulder here. You may be able to go and scramble up this way to see if you have something. It is 6 o'clock. I took 40 minutes to get here from the campground, so I'm assuming it's going to take me around the same time to go back. This looks like a nice little area right there, but I'm going to scramble down back that way. I'm going to try to look to see if it's anything worthy, and then from that point I'm going to walk back to the camp. If I decide to walk back to the camp, I'm going to put it as a time-lapse and not just have a full video of the trail the way back. So a bunch of cactus here, but just to show a little bit more of the gap here, well above that 1 meter span here. So pretty cool. So all right, let's scramble back. Right now, there's a green marking, so I don't think I went off the trail very much from this point. Okay, so is this possible to scramble to see what's going on this side? No prickies, please. Nope, I'm good. I'll follow this for a little bit, see if you have an exit to see the Colorado River from here. I doubt it. Looks narrow, but I see people have steps in here. I see trace climbing up there. We'll look back to that area. Doesn't look like that much of a difficult path back to the trail. But yeah, another crack. Awesome. All this could be for nothing, but hey, I'm here. It's not gonna get dark for another hour to hour and a half to 2 hours. So I'm still in my good time frame. Be smart, be safe, and look at this. I see the LaSal Mountains. I see the other side of the Colorado rim, and here is one of the cracks, but I do not see the Colorado River. Now, the tree line just on the bottom section, that is trees from the Colorado, but what a view. I am always amazed with the change of venue point just by going up a few hundred feet. All right, right now I'm looking back here. I'm not seeing a safe way to even reach the top of this. Even going this way, it's sketchy going down. I'm not concerned about going up, I'm concerned about going down. So it looks like this is going to be my way back. So with this beautiful view in the background here. So this is Michael Gilbert from AJ's Adventure, and we just hiked to the Longbow Arch from Poison's Spider Trailhead. If you like that type of videos and you want to see more of those, please subscribe and click on that bell button. And if you like the video, like the video. It's always good to have likes. And if you have any question, comments, anything to say about how safe or unsafe I was, please do that. I'll answer to any question or any comments. So I appreciate for all the support you guys have been doing for the last 6 years, 7 years. Started doing Jeep videos just because I couldn't find the Jeep videos, and now I'm back in the area that they all started, Moab and Colorado, Hooray, Silvertone area. So I appreciate all this. I love doing this type of content. It's more fun for me that a little amount of work to put the videos together is not a big deal. So anyway, I appreciate all the love you guys have been giving me And if you want to see more videos like this, just continue watching. Thanks.